Good night, fairy gardens. Hello, my friends, and welcome to my channel. My name is Sharon, and today I am going to be working on putting my fairy gardens to bed. And I have to clean out a shed so that I can tuck them all in there for the winter. First, I have to move my garbage cans to the back where I'm showing you right now. So I'm going to start pushing them and pulling them back there. And I think that'll be a great place for them to live for the winter. Okay, I got the first one back there and I just had to tidy up a little bit, move things around a bit so that the other two will fit underneath. Well, I got all three garbage cans to the back of the yard. Those are my husband's winter tires, which will be gone soon. So now we're going to work on this shed and get things organized. We had this shed out at one of our RV sites just to store things in for over the winter. But where we are now, we do not need the shed. So we brought it home and I thought, perfect, this will be a great shed for me to store my gardening stuff in and put my fairy gardens to bed for the winter. Even though my fairy gardens are kind of beat up and I'll have to work on them all winter to get them back into ship shape, I'm looking forward to doing that. And this will be a nice place where I can store them till I can get to them. And then after I fix them all up again, then they'll have a nice safe place for the winter until I can get them out in the spring again. So I'm just kind of looking things over and seeing what's in this shed. Some of them are my husband's tools, some of them are stuff that I'd like to have in my garden, and some of it is just garbage that needs to be thrown away. So we're going to move all the tools to a little place that's underneath our deck where we have storage space. And the garbage, of course, will go in the garbage and recycling. And I'm just going to move this stuff over across the lawn. I'm not going to deal with it right now so that I can just get the shed all cleared out. And then I can get my fairy gardens stored away and start cleaning up my garden. It has been neglected through the summer because we weren't home, and it has a lot of weeds and stuff in it. So that will probably be on the next Fairy Garden Thursday, just weeding and getting my garden in order. So let's see what else is going on here. As you can see, I loaded everything up in my little wagon. You've seen me use the wagon before. And I really like my wagon. It's a handy dandy thing. So now I'm just putting some of the tools and stuff on my swing. And some of the stuff that goes in the garbage, I'll just put it on the ground and stuff. And we'll sort through it and we'll get it all put away. And it won't look quite so bad back there. Okay, this is the second load that I'm loading up in my wagon. I'm going to take it over to where I took all the other stuff. And then we'll decide what we're going to do with it and get it all tucked away. Alrighty, the shed's all cleaned out and it's ready for my fairy gardens to get tucked away. So now I'm going in the garden and I'm just going to get my fairy gardens, put them over the fence, and then I will tuck them away, and all the other fairy stuff that's in the garden will also go in this shed. And some of my tools for gardening. And I am so happy to have this little shed to store my stuff in. And it will just help keep it so nice for the winter. So let's just sit back and watch me tuck things away for the winter. Well, that's the last fairy garden I'm hauling out, and there I have some mushrooms in my hand. And I can just hear people saying, "Wow, Sharon, that's a lot of work, a lot of work." And yes, it is a lot of work, but it's fun work for me. I like to do my fairy gardens and I like to make them and display them, have friends over and show them what I've done and do videos on them. It's all fun. So I am just so happy to have my shed to put things away in. And I think my fairy gardens will be great in here. So at this time, if you like this content, I would encourage you to please subscribe and give me a thumbs up and leave me a hello so I can say hello back and tell me where you're from or if you like fairy gardens and what your weather's like. Any of those things would be great in the comments. I always love to hear from everybody. Okay, so I got a couple of my gardens in there, and I think they're all going to fit just perfect. So I'm sure hoping. Gardens away in the shed, and got two more, and some stuff. So let's get these two in there. Well, as you can tell from my voice, it is exercise for me because I'm a huffing and a puffing. Yes, I know I need to move more. And I'm trying. Anyhow, this is another reason why I like to do this stuff. Because it's exercise, but it's fun exercise. It's something that I really enjoy. So, excuse my huffing and puffing.
That's good. Now, my turtle and my mushroom go up front.
The shed is looking pretty darn good to me. It looks like I've got most of my fairy stuff in there. And the cardboard box there is full of little extras. I have some loose fairies and I had some fencing and stuff and bridges. And I put them all in that box. So now I'm going to put some of my gardening stuff in here. I have some arbors. And I have some tools and stuff that I want to put in there. So next time I come out to garden, I'll know where they're at. So that's what I'm doing right here. And does it feel good?
Good. Oh, that was a big job. Okay, I think I got most things in here.
That's my Fairy Garden Thursday for this week. And I'd like to thank Grandma Sandy, who always hosts this collaboration for us and is a dear, sweet person. Hope you're doing okay, Grandma. Haven't heard from you for a while, so let us know, please. All right, we'll see you in my next video. Bye.